Hi guys, welcome back to our channel Beyond the Bars with the Aguirres. Thank you for joining us again. I know it's been a while. If you are new, hi, my name is Carla. If you guys have never ever seen any videos, welcome to our channel. It's me and my husband's. A little backstory real quick. Me and my husband met while he was in prison. He was serving his 13 years sentence, and we met when he was already 1 year in. Yeah, and we are still together to this day. And if you haven't watched, obviously, like I just said, if you haven't watched any other videos, go and check the other videos that we have. We have been through a lot, and 2021 is ending real soon, and it's actually really crazy because it's just very crazy. And I think I wanted to do this video to just kind of do like not a recap, I guess, or just kind of like to talk about everything. I know I am very I like to share a lot, especially on my social media. A lot of people know the things that me and Eric have been through in the past year, almost 2 years that he's been out. And yeah, it's been crazy. It has not been easy at all, living in a different country and just being together all the time during pandemic, and it was just crazy. And I think I just want to talk about that just because I mean, I don't know, like people don't really talk about it. I feel like either people that are released from prison stay with the person that they marry while they were in prison, and you know, they never share anything like what's going on. I mean, a lot of women share when their husbands or wives, I'm gonna say women because I haven't seen or heard of any men that are married to a woman that's in prison. But I mean, you see a lot of prison wife, I'm gonna say that, prison wife, prison girlfriend stories, and you know, it's all this thing where it's great when you're in a situation like that because you can relate to these people that are sharing their story, but you rarely see any stories of after, you know. I mean, you have the shows like Love After Lockup, but it's just like those 5 people, you know, that are in the show at the time, and it's always like a negative situation. And a lot of the times it's actually like that. You know, from what I've seen, experienced myself, is crazy because, you know, you are with somebody that has been in prison for whatever amount of time, you know, and they come out with their own issues, with their own situations, you know, being locked up for so long. Yeah, it's just very difficult, and people don't really talk about it. So if it's good or bad, they just never talk about it because they're just private. And then yeah, I just don't see people, you know, and then some people just disappear completely, you know, when their significant other gets out, boyfriend, husband, or whatever. They just you don't see them anymore. But yeah, I just wanted to do this little video for anybody that, like, you know, sorry, I had to like run and feed the dogs. Anyways, I'm out of breath. Okay, so yeah, you guys, so I wanted to make this video to just kind of talk about, you know, what it's like after. And I always talk about it every day, every hour, every month, every year. It's different. I mean, with any relationship, right? It's different. And I've said this a million times, you know, it's very different when they get out. It could be negative, it can be positive, but I think it just all depends on where you're at mentally, because you know, you can sit there and expect million things from these people, millions of things from these people, and they will promise you the world. But then when they get out, it's a different story because they're out, they're in the free world, they want to do their own thing, you know, and it's totally, it's normal. It's normal. The other day, I seen like a little clip of Love After Lockup, and one of the girls was like banging on a door, and they opened the door and she's like, oh, hey, what are you guys doing? And I guess it was her husband or boyfriend, I'm not sure. He was playing like poker or something with his friends at his friend's house. So she shows up at the friend's house and she's like, where's the bitches at? And I was like, Okay, that's something I would do. But I don't think I would do all that. Like, go to his friend's house and be like, where the bitch is at? Which obviously that's all staged, but that's some shit, you know, like your man is gonna go out with their friends and they're gonna want to stay out late, and then you can't be out here being like fucking their mom, or you can't be like their like parole officers and stuff, and you have to be okay with that. Like, you have to mentally, physically be okay with that. Like, they want to go out, they want to hang out with the family, they want to do regular things. Like, they don't just want to spend time with you 24/7. And I'm sorry, but if your man has gotten out and he is literally with you 24/7, I don't know, I would like to hear the story, because like I really do. Like I really do. Because my man, like, literally when he was like, oh, when I get out, I'm gonna want to be with you all the time. I was like, no, you don't. Like, you're not gonna want to be hanging out with me all the time. Like, you're gonna be so annoyed. No, I want to be with you. He got out and literally what I said, like, he don't want to hang out with me. You know what I mean? Like, he does not want to hang out with me. I mean, he does, but you know what I mean? It's only normal for him to make his own friends, be with family members, and do other things, you know? And I think it is very important to, of course, I'm doing this video, guys, and like late, and there's somebody fucking blowing their leaves. Really, dude? At this time? It's every time you guys want to do something that people want to fuck shit up. You hear that? So fucking annoying. Anyways, I think it's important to talk about people that get deported, because that is a whole different situation. I don't think I've talked about it that much, especially like I don't think I've ever made a video. My window's open. So anyways, I think it's a way different situation, and every person is different. But at least from what I've experienced, you know, being deported is one thing. Having family there for you is another thing. And I think them being around family is very important. So I think now, I've had people ask me like, well, what do you do when like, how did you handle when like, like, you know, like Eric's not talking to his family? And I'm like, well, first of all, Eric was lucky to have like his whole like his mom, dad, sisters, whatever. Like, they would go visit him, answer his phone calls, write him, you know, send him pictures and stuff like that, send him money. So it wasn't like he was just alone. So, you know, like, that's one thing. And I feel like I've heard of a lot of people that's like, oh, well, their family was not there for them when they were in prison. Like, they never sent money, they never did it. But at the end of the day, you have to remember that that's their family. So it doesn't matter if they never got $1 from them, if they never got a visit from them, if they never got a, you know, a phone call with them. At the end of the day, that's still their family. So when they get out, guess what, girl? He's gonna go fucking hang out with that mom that never sent him shit for 20 fucking years. You know what I mean? He's still, because that's his mom, and you cannot expect him to hate his mom, because trust and believe, you're gonna sit here and be like, I don't like his mom because every time I would ask her to, you know, whatever, she never wanted to. Okay, well, sorry, but you know, and that's the reality of it, you know. That's what happens, unless they really just don't talk at all, you know. But at the end of the day, they will find somehow like to talk to them, and they will be in their lives when they're out, because it's different, you know. You have them in front of you. Like, in prison, you don't, like, you don't have to deal with them, or you don't have to do anything with them. So that's one thing. If you're like, oh, well, you know, he's gonna just be with me. Okay. No, he's not. He's really not. He's gonna go with family. He's gonna go with old friends. He's gonna be with friends. He's gonna make new friends. He's gonna be out. He's gonna do stuff, which is totally fine. But yeah, like, people that get deported, at least for like what I've seen in TJ, like, there's a lot of people that are deported. There's a lot of people that are either like homeless. It's hard for them to like have jobs. And then the other thing that plays a big part is that they compare everything to the US. Like, the pay in Mexico is not the same as the pay in California. Obviously it's way, you know, like, Eric was working, and minimum wage, 70 something dollars a week, Monday through Saturday, half day Saturdays. And that is something like, you know, people work over there. To them, it's just like, okay, I just work. But for us, it's like, why are you even going to do that? And I can see that happening. A lot of people don't work because they're like, why am I going to make $70 working hella hard and like whatever. So that happens a lot. But some people do it because, you know, it's like, why are you going to be sitting in the house bored? You can make a little bit of extra money, you know, whatever. That's one thing. I know at least for Eric, it affected him a lot not being able to see his family. Like, he's a mama's boy, and him not seeing his mom over a year, like, has really, really done a lot for, like, messed him up a lot. You know, not being able to see his mom, see his family. They can't go see him. They can't, what's it called? He can't see them. So that has been like a really big impact on his life. And I feel like, I get it, you know, they're criminals. And I've always said this, like, you know, people have to pay for what they've done. But at the end of the day, like, I get it. Like, it's just not fair for people because, you know, like, he's lucky that he doesn't have like kids, that he doesn't have like, you know what I mean? Like, he doesn't have kids that he needs to worry about. Like, I want to see my kids and stuff. Because I feel like that also messes people up a lot too, you know, like not being able to see anybody. But yeah, I feel like that's important to talk about. You know, people always think like, it's just hard. I just feel like it's hard. It's hard in general, but I feel for me personally, it would have been so much easier for Eric if he would have just got out here. You know, obviously he spent like most of his life here in the US, and it would have been easier because he would have just like, you know, seen his family, hang out with his family, and that would have like really helped him to like really motivate himself, you know. But I feel like I get it, you know, because I'm like, if I wouldn't be able to see my mom or like my family, like that would make me freaking depressed because I'd be like, I just want to see my mom. But I tried to tell him like, you know, but there's people that haven't seen their families for like years, but it's not the same, you know. And I think that's important, you know, like I just feel like everybody's different though, but yeah, that's a big part, I feel like, of people when they get out. Another thing, sorry, those things were like really on my mind. Like, at least for us, time has gotten better. We have gone through a lot of stuff. And the thing is, like, we don't have anybody, you know, we didn't have anybody. You know, my mom wasn't there, his mom wasn't there. We had like literally, it was just me and him and the dogs. Me and him, literally. So if anything happened, any emergencies, anything, it was just me and him trying to figure it out and like just dealt with it and go on, you know. So that really sucked. It really, really sucked. Plus, everybody's like so far, you know. It would be different if like families were like in LA or San Diego, then, you know, they could just, my mom, you know, but everybody's so far, like on the other side of California. So it sucked. But yeah, you guys, I just feel like it's just important to really understand, like, these relationships are not easy. They're easy when they're in prison. Like, trust and fucking believe. Like, I know people will sit there and be like, it is not easy because I just want to hold him and I just want to hug him and I just want to like blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? But trust me, girl, while they're in there, it is the most amazing relationship you could ever fucking have. Because guess what? They will call you and they will love to talk to you and they're going to love to do all these things and listen to you. And you could get mad and like whatever. And they'll be like, whatever, you know, whatever. Cute shit, you know, whatever. They'll send you cards and they'll send you whatever. And once they're out, they're still going to like be nice to you and stuff. But it's just like, it's not what it was when they were in prison, because, you know, you guys argue, you guys walk away, they'll walk away from you, you'd be like, you never used to do that, really. But yeah, you guys, so I've always told people, work on yourself, especially the women. Like, just, you know, don't expect the fucking roses and fucking horses and all this kind of stuff, you know. But if you have it, yes, girl, get it. Another thing I want to say, I know it's been a while, like it's been obviously like almost 2 years since I've been like to a prison. I don't know how much things have actually changed. like I feel like I really don't hear anything, but yet again there is a bunch of people that literally meet every single day in prison, and they're getting married and they're doing all these things. And I don't know, like I don't really hear it. I think for a moment I try to remove myself from any prison situation, prison wife, prison girlfriend, prison whatever the fuck it was. Just because I'm like, oh no, like y'all are hella drama, like I just want to be positive and like da da da. That was my whole thing of starting my channel and everything. But it seems like it's crazy, and I get it why people don't share their relationships after prison, because negative or positive people always gotta have something to say, or they trying to fuck shit up for you. But yeah, like if you want to share your story, like go ahead. People are always looking to relate to somebody. Just don't be a hateful person. Don't talk shit about other people, because I've seen some people's pages that talk shit about people. Like, I mean, sometimes you can talk shit about people, like, if it's like real stuff, but don't sit there and like really like just sit there and like talk shit about people all the time, because like that just means you have so much anger inside of your body, like you're not even happy with yourself, you know what I mean? So just be a positive person, like provide positive fucking feedback to people, and just be a nice fucking person, like just be a nice person, like you know what I mean? Be a person that you would want. Treat people how you would want to be treated, Karma's always a bitch. Just remember that. I believe in that shit. Karma is a bitch. And it's not nice to be mean to people. So yeah, you guys. I mean, for us right now, we are good. Like we're in a good situation, a good spot. It's still a work in progress. But I just hope, with time it just gets better, and of course, like, you have good days, you have bad days, but that's okay. As long as they're just not like horrible, because I feel like if you're just horrible, you need to just go, because there's no reason why you need to be stressing yourself out for, you know what I mean? And sometimes it's not even about like people just want to be like, well, we're working on it, we're just not gonna let go. Sometimes you just need to let go, because it's just too much, and it's messing up your whole situation. So sometimes you just need to let it go. Sometimes you could just keep going, depending on what it is. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or any videos you would like for me to post, prison related or whatever, let me know. I will do it. I know I did say that there's so many videos that I was supposed to make, like prison related stuff, like at least from like my experience and like when we would go visit, because I know things have changed so much. I mean, I can still do that. I know people always like want to hear stories and stuff, and I have a lot of stories, and I've said that so many times, so many years, 10 years that I visited prisons, different prisons, dealt with a lot of COs. I should do like a story time with certain COs. That was a stupid laugh. But yeah, you guys, if you have any questions, let me know. You can write them on here. I will be more on my social media, because I have been away, because I've just been dealing with myself and my mental situation, and just like, you know what I mean? Sometimes you have to do that, you guys, like walk away from stuff and just leave it alone and come back. And I always do that. You all see me disappear, come back, disappear. I have a lot of issues, okay? So I do that because it helps me, yeah, any questions you have, any concerns, suggestions, and videos, I will be posting a lot more, and trying to do a lot more videos. Yeah, my computer's still messed up, and I'm not gonna buy a new one, because I have one like I don't even know how to use to edit videos. The other one, my Apple one, is like stupid. It's like I have to figure it out how to clean it, because the mouse pad, the mouse pad is like stuck, so every time I move it, it's just like automatically click 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 click, and I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you? So I have to use like my mouse, and sometimes it's kind of annoying, because like Mac literally has the function of a Mac is literally the stupidest situation. I think I said that right. Like like the one that I have doesn't have a USB port. Is that what it's called? So I cannot put any USBs on it. I have like the adapter that like you can connect 3 different fucking things. So I would have to put like my USB into the adapter and then connect that to the computer. It's just a lot. It's just stupid. So I don't even know. I have no idea. And I mean, I feel like Apple is like the best to do like editings and stuff like that. So I have no idea. If you guys know of any apps for, I have a Dell computer that's freaking humongous. It's the one that I bought before my Apple. If you guys know of any apps that you can edit on like a Dell or whatever, regular other computers, let me know, because this Apple situation. And I'm not about to buy a new one, and I'm not. And plus, when you take it to Apple, if you don't have the Apple Care, they will not fix it for you. They will literally make you buy a whole new one, and I'm not doing that. I don't have time for that. But yeah, you guys, any other questions, let me know. Remember to like and subscribe and share these videos. Like I said, go check out the other videos. There's some pretty good videos on there, some sad ones, some good ones, happy, past memories, whatever. All kinds of different videos, just basically our lives. So yeah, go watch them, enjoy, like them, share them, and hopefully I will be posting every single week now. Yeah, check out my Instagram, check out Eric's Instagram, and TikTok. Everything is like down below. But hey guys, have a great night, and remember to inspire others. Don't be a negative Nancy, and love yourself. Put yourself first, and always take care of yourself. All right guys, thank you for watching, and subscribe. Okay, bye.